Sweet and Kevin Rudeen purchased the NARC Sprint Car Series. We discuss what this could mean for 410 sprint car racing on the West Coast, high limit, and also address some concerns from fans. Oh, by the way, there was a driver change last night. All on today's edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 9 at 9. The deal for the NARC Sprint Car Series makes sense. Jim Allen and Brent Kading can turn the series over to people who have more resources and can preserve NARC's history. As for Sweet and Rudeen, they get an opportunity to streamline scheduling in the region while using their connections to expand and build the series. So let's break this down. Sweet indicated to me that they will be putting a new series director in place while also making some leadership changes. I also look for some of the conflicts in the region to be cleaned up and for NARC to become an even bigger player for tracks and their schedules. Now, some concerns. There were some fans who were wondering if Sweet and Rudeen were going to shut the series down for a year, similar to what happened with the All-Star Circuit of Champions. That really wouldn't make much sense for NARC, who is the major 410 sprint car player on the West Coast and is part of some of the big events. I also saw some posts from people who felt that Sweet was doing this simply to shut the World of Outlaws out of California. That isn't happening either, as Sweet mentioned the established dates for both High Limit and the World of Outlaws and how he wanted to work the NARC shows around those two national series. So now let's move on to High Limit. This is just speculation, but I think Sweet is looking to build a pyramid system. At the top will, of course, be High Limit, with regional series like the All-Stars and NARC a tier below. Then you have the local tracks under the regional series. Such a system allows for uniform scheduling and other possibilities. But I also feel having the All-Stars and NARC puts a feeder system in place and helps with leverage. If High Limit wants to make a product change or go a different direction within the industry, they have dancing partners. They wouldn't be on an island by themselves, and that is beneficial from a negotiating standpoint. Moving on, last night I got wind that something was going on with KCP Racing and Emerson Axsom. It was later announced that the two parted ways and that Corey Eliason will be finishing out the World of Outlaws season in the number 18. As for Axsom, he will head back to the Klossmeyer-Petrie number 27. Axsom indicated to me that he was unsure when his next race would be and that he is looking for help. That's going to wrap up this edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 9 at 9, and we'll be back tomorrow. Stay tuned.